trying to figure out how to show you this. How to show you my curtains. So my name is Tammy Neff, and you are on my page called Tammy Loves, where I share with you all of the things that I love. So I made these curtains, and so many of you asked how I did it. So I had to wait till it was dark outside because it's really hard to video like mirrors and windows because it's so reflective. So with it being dark, it just makes it better for you guys to be able to see. So I thought I would just give you the skinny on the whole thing. So I had these rods, and they were kind of a greenish bronzy color. They just didn't look well with the green wall color. So I spray painted my rods black, and then I used, well, you can't tell, but I'll show you when I'm done if I remember. I just took some of our Country Chic metallic, what do they call it? Gel, I can't remember what they call it, but gold, and rubbed it on the tips of the leaves of the rod. Okay, so I bought 4 foot wide drop cloths, okay, and they were 12 foot long. I could not find 9 foot long anywhere, even on Amazon. I bought these on Amazon. Sherwin-Williams had 3, Lowe's had 2, and Home Depot had 3. I just bought them on Amazon. So they were under $20 a piece. All right, so I hung my rod. The top of my rod, let's see here, is about a little over 91 inches, like 91 and 1/8. This is the top of my rod where it fell. All right, and then I went to the dollar store and I bought these little ring clips. They're just a circle with a little clippy on it, okay? And they had all bronze, so I spray painted those black to match my rod. All right, so then I took my 4 foot wide by 12 foot long panel and I laid it on the floor. And I measured, I want to double check myself. So my curtain is at 91, or my rod, the top of my rod is at 91. So to be just a little bit off of the floor, yeah, it's falling about 88 inches, and I made them 87 and a half. Okay, so I laid my panel on the floor, and I measured from one end up 87 and a half inches. And then I pinned it right there, folded it over. So I had this big, you know, ruffle. It was like to be clear down here. So I had a pin up here, and oh, I still have a pin. Look there. Whoops, I almost fell off my chair. I still see a pin. Whoops, there you go. So I pinned it. Here's my pin. So I pinned it. Oh my gosh. And I thought I got them all. And I ironed it so that I had this really, and they iron like a dream. So I had this really vivid line to work from. So then I went 12 and a half inches from that line down. Okay, so let me make double sure that that's what I did. That's what I'm kind of trying to remember. Yep, 12 and a half. I probably did more than that. Let me see. Yeah, I'm at 12 and a half now, so I probably went about 13, something like that, because what I needed to do was roll my edge. You guys understand that. So okay, I went down, let's say 13 inches, and I whacked them off. I pinned at 13 inches, cut it off, and then I folded it and folded it again. So I have a clean edge and a clean edge, okay? And then what you had to do, though, this was the tricky part, because, okay, the hem on the bottom, the fold up is against the wall like it's supposed to be, right? And so when you fold this over to give yourself this little ruffle, that makes this backwards. That makes your, like on the sides, this is the correct side, like this is correct all the way up until it flips over. Then this is backwards. See, I have that little ledge of the hem because it's backwards, but you can't tell at all. But so this is backwards, this is correct. Does that make sense? So I took the panel and I laid it face down, so the hem went around, so it's exactly correct. But when I flip it over, the sides, of course, would be reversed. So what I did was I took the piece that I ironed and I flipped it over so that when I hemmed this and sewed it with the machine very crookedly, I am not a sewer, but it stayed, it worked. So I sewed it, and then when I flipped it back, at least this part of it is correct. That's all I know. So 87.5, do your panel, and then do your valance top part about 13. This is for an 8-foot ceiling. I have an 8-foot to my ceiling, if that helps you. And the top of my rod is 91 inches. Besides that, it's easy. So if you have a sewing machine, you could do it. And you would probably, if you have a sewing machine, know a lot more about it than I do. I had bought a bunch of fabric for a customer once, and it was a bunch of like linen or what was it? It was muslin. I remember it was muslin, and we were doing this big greenhouse, and we were making walls for a wedding to hide all of the stuff and the fire extinguishers and all the hoses and all of that. And we didn't know how much we needed, so we just bought a whole bunch, and then we hung lines and draped the stuff over. And anyway, we had more than we needed, so I went to take it back. Well, they wouldn't take it back. So they had the sewing machine on clearance, and I said, would I be allowed to trade it for this sewing machine? And she said, you know what, I would let you do that. So I bought a cheap sewing machine and traded in my fabric. That's how I have a sewing machine. It's not that I went shopping for a sewing machine, because I can't sew. But anyway, so that's how I did it. And they turned out really great, and I'll put the link in here to the ones that I bought. I'll go do that for you. I'll look them up on Amazon, and I'll put the link in case you want them, because I can tell you this is a true creamy cream color. When I was at Sherwin-Williams, they had a really gray kind, and they had a really almost gold, yellowy looking kind. And I really like this color. It's just cream. It's just cream colored. So I really like that about it. Now I will tell you one thing. Hopefully the lighting will let me do this. I'm going to turn you around here. Oh, you're going to see my mess, my other side of the room. I did get one that is bad, and it was too far up. Had I really thought about this, I could have maybe cut off and made this be at the bottom. But yeah, you can see. So there's like a big, let me bring you forward here. Oh, you're on a tripod, I don't know. Okay, let me see here. See? So it left this line, see my line, all the way across. So that kind of bugs me. However, I'm probably never gonna close the curtains. I live up on a hill, and the main road is a long way away. I don't have very many neighbors, so I don't typically close those. So I may not replace them. When they're all shut up like that, you don't really notice it. But if I ever replace this, when I sew them and stuff, can do it and actually show you how I'm doing it. But right now they're done, and would you guys? Do you think? I don't know. It doesn't really bother me. And if I push them back just right, you don't see that spot. And honestly, when I was laying them out and stuff, I didn't even see it till I went to hang them, and it's like too late. I'd already cut them off the wrong end. So anyway, that's how I did it. So hopefully, if you guys have any questions, just inbox me. I don't mind talking to you about it or telling you, something I might have forgot to tell you. Oh, and I was going to show you what my, let's see, I'm bringing you up there. See the end, how I did all the gold work on it. So that kind of dressed up the leaf part. I bought these rods at Lowe's oh gosh, maybe 10 years ago. I've had them for a long, long time. So anyway, that's all I have. I just thought while I'm home, while I had a minute, and while it was dark outside, I would show you. We're getting ready to go watch the Ozark. Randy and I just started watching that. So it's kind of thrilling already. So anyway, he's going to wait for me to finish this up, and I'm going to curl up in the chair, and but I will go post this link first before I do anything. I'll post this link, and then so just in case you guys want to order the same, because it is a really nice color. It's a super lightweight. I did not wash them before I did this, but I did put them in the dryer to kind of soften them up a little bit. but I didn't wash them. So, and they ironed really well. So anyway, if you have any further questions, let me know. I'm not sure if that was very good or not, but that's all I have. Have a great night. Oh, and I hope to see you in my craft club. You guys don't miss it. It is going to be the best. I have at least one more craft, and I might do 2 more this month. I'm doing more than I ever thought. But it's $27 a month. You go to Tammy Love's website, and at the very top, you'll see Tammy Love's Craft Club. And for $27 a month, you can craft with me. And I'm doing a lot of vintage things, trying to be different. But I'm excited about Marches. I know I keep telling you guys, but I'm so excited. I've already posted what you need, and it's all about earthy, thinking spring. It involves some moss, and let's see, I have a lot of stuff laid out. There it is. Moss and some spray adhesive, and pine needles, and paper mache, and some logs, and some, what else is on here? I can't even think. I don't know, just all kinds of stuff. So it'll be fun. You should join us. It'll be awesome. And when you don't join, and then you see what we make, you'll be like, dang, I should have done that. So you can get out anytime. You can just join for a month. I think March is going to be awesome. Hope to see you in there. Bye. Tammy Loves website. Tammy Loves Craft Club. That's what it is. See ya. Bye.